choose with the heart of darkness, or in the clothes with your fear of God. You never know until it's stripped away. The part of you has gotta die to change. In the morning you're gonna need an answer. Ain't nobody gonna change the standard. It's not enough to just feel the flame. You gotta burn your old self away. Hold on tight a little longer. Why don't give in and stronger? Get back up, 'cause it's a whole love. You can't change without a fall. It's gonna hurt, but don't slow down. Get back up, 'cause it's a whole love. You know the situation can't be right, and all you ever do is fight.
Got original Ford. This one's going in a 1950 pickup, fit right in it. We had to take about 4.5 inches off the back of it. And we done a full Aurora Design conversion on it. We polished all the front end and everything. Got a few dirt on it. I showed it this weekend. It all polished up good. We done a full Aurora Design conversion on it. It has a toner switch built in it. All your push buttons work in presets like they always did. It's got AM FM stereo, auxiliary in. It's got USB port. This is your harness you'll be getting with it. It's got your auxiliary in here and your USB port, which will charge your devices and play a Aurora thumb drive with some music on it. And this is your male-to-male cord you'll be getting for your auxiliary in. It is push button operated. It also has a Bluetooth, voice command, and voice assistance. Right now you're on FM. You got a little small operating LED right here and a stereo LED over here. So when you find a stereo channel, it'll light up. If you want to go to AM, just simply turn the radio off and right back on. That'll take you to AM radio. Little operating light turn to red. Off and right back on, takes you right back to FM. It's got 4 channels out, 45 watts a channel. It's got 5 pre-outs on it, so you can add an amp to each speaker or even a sub. I think these radios are very cool looking, especially if you get them all polished up, get them in the truck. It lights up good. It's got dual lights in it. Back in behind here you've got a rotor, because this one is set up for a toner switch. So with the Aurora Design, what we're going to do is we're going to make the volume knob become our toner, balance, and fader. I'm going to demonstrate that to you. Turn your volume up a little bit, and what you're going to do is take your toner switch and rotate it clockwise all the way till it says low. Low noise. Now we're on toner. That's your treble and your bass on your volume knob.
Right there with you. Uplifting songs to get you through your
Now if you find about the middle of it there and you crank it clockwise twice, like a 12 to 2 motion, it's going to beat and it's going to put us in the fader mode. While you're in this mode to set your toner, you can go ahead and set your speakers up. So we're going to do that. We're going to go 1, 2. There's your rears. There's your fronts. After we get it where we want it, all you do is just stop, let it beep once. That's got your fader set up. Set your treble and bass. Flip the switch all the way back counterclockwise. Take your volume down and then back up. Now we're going to go into balance mode. You can do that while you're in the fader mode. Flip it all the way over to the clockwise, low noise. Find the center of this. Go counterclockwise like a 12 to 10 motion. And it's going to put us in the balance mode. There's your rights. There's your lefts. Going to balance it out, let it beep, just stop moving it. Now set your treble and bass where you want it. Flip this back, counterclockwise, and you're done. Your speaker's set up. Take your volume down, right back up, and you got control over your volume. That's how your toner switch works, your toner with your volume knob and your balance and fader. Sometimes it's kind of complicated, but once you get it set up, you ain't got to worry about nothing. If you want to change the tone, just flip it all the way over, and this is your toner control. Flip it all the way back, take the volume back down, back up, you got to regain your volume control. That's how all that works, including your AM. Auxiliary in is automatic on these radios. You just simply plug your male-to-male into your harness, and you can put anything on them like satellite radio, CD players, your phone, whatever you want to. And all you got to do is just turn it on, it'll automatically change to it. Anytime you come off of an auxiliary device in your radio, all you just simply do is just turn it off, and in 20 seconds the radio will go back to where you had it, which we had it on FM. If you don't want to wait to 20 seconds, just turn the radio off and right back on. But on this radio, you don't need to do it. In 20 seconds, it's going to go right back to FM where we had it, and then we'll see it's already switched back to FM. This file station I ain't gonna get in trouble with.
When you're ready. Before you spend some debris.
I think they're very cool looking the way they light up. They're neat radios. What we're gonna do now, we're gonna run our Bluetooth in. I normally put a built-in mic in it, but the holes around here are so small I didn't want to drill a hole. So we've got a mic that is not plugged in. Hang on one second, let's plug a mic in so we can show our voice command off. Anytime you plug anything into the Aurora Design, turn the radio off, power it down, in other words take the power plumb off the radio. We're going to plug the mic in. Now we put the power back on it, it will recognize it has a mic. Now turn the radio back on.
These days, it's a lot.
So you'll have to get to Japan. Where the edge is. Is it because you're my friend?
Now we've got a mic. That's your mic, plenty of cord on it. We're going to run our phone in. We're going to bring our phone up, make sure we're on Bluetooth. And we're going to take the push button. These come in blue and red. Just let me know what color you want. And we're going to hold it down, and voice assistance is going to help us.
Ready to pair.
Showed up on her phone. Tap on it. She will tell us when it's done.
Pairing completed. Device connected.
Now we're connected up. Light is lit up. After you do the initial pair up, every time you get in your truck, you got your phone with you, when you fire the radio up, she will come on and say device connected. So you don't have to pair up every time. We're going to do a voice command and go to music on my phone. Hold the button down again just like you did pairing up. Play music. Opening up the music on my phone. Want to change your songs, just simply tap the button once to advance. That will advance your songs. Twice we'll back up and repeat. Now I could just go to my phone and tap on it and turn the music off. It will go back to radio. But since we have voice command, we're going to bring it up and tell it to go back. Put the phone in pause. Hold it down again. Stop music. It's gone to pause. Now it's going back to radio.
Porter Road Butcher's going to be grilling dogs and brats.
So you can basically bring up voice command. You can do everything without touching your phone while you're driving. Look up addresses, say a fine restaurant. She will come on and tell you whatever your smartphone is capable of doing. It will do it by basically using the push button. Your USB port. You can charge your devices through here. I charge mine all the time down there in the shop, especially that little iPod. But you'll go get a thumb drive. Now when you first plug this in, it's going to go straight to it. To advance your songs, same way as you did on your phone. Twice to back up and repeat. Now a lot of people like to hide these. You can stick it in your glove box, and all the time you got to take your thumb drive out if you want to put more music on it or charge your devices. You can leave that in there and take this button. Got a call coming in. Alright. All you got to do is just press it once to answer the call. R&B Vintage Radio is Richard.
Richard Pat Thompson, and the guy with the 68 GTO.
Hey sir, how you doing?
Good. You said call you back today.
Yeah, call me back today. Right now I'm making a video. Let me, when I get done, I'll call you right back.
Okay, thank you.
Alrighty, thank you.
Bye.
Just let your phone hang up or click this twice. She will tell you the call's ended and it will go back to doing what it was doing. Right back to USB. Repeat. Back up. Very nice sounding radio, nice and powerful. We cut down the radio because he's putting vintage air in his truck.
He's been gone for 10 long days. Burning out that
Now, if you hide this in your glove box or wherever, and you will go to pause and go back to radio, just hold this down for 1 second. Put this in pause. This is going to blink a couple times along that little LED right there. And now we're going right back to radio. Same thing going down the road. If you want to bring your stick up and start playing your music, Hold it down 1 second. Right back to your USB. Now if this is offline for 10 minutes, it will revert back to the next song or another song. Another phone call. R&B Vintage Radio is Richard.
Hey, Rich, just called one of the Mercury radio.
Yeah.
Them speakers, I looked at them, and they don't have no plus and minus on them, but they got a 1 and a 2.
Ooh, 1 and a 2.
1 and a 2.
Now, are they two different sizes? The plugs,
All the same,
same thing?
same thing. Each one of them got 1 and 2 ones.
I'm going to take a guess. I looked in the book. Your 1 is going to be your plus, your 2 is going to be your minus.
Oh, okay.
Try it that way. If it sounds funny, reverse it.
Oh, okay. I was just wondering. I got them out, and I thought I'd check with you. And before I forget it, you know. So 1's plus and 2's minus.
That's the way I'm reading it in the book. If it sounds funny, just reverse it.
Okay. It's a regular Ford Explorer speaker out of the doors.
Yeah.
And okay. I'm gonna bring it. I've got another one of them fronts for them radios.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna bring it up there in September and let you send it off and get chrome for me.
Okay. I'll sure do it.
So that sticks through that dash about 1/4 of an inch.
Okay. We'll take care of it.
All right. I'll see you, buddy.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye. Just let the phone call hang up and go right back to doing what it was doing. Hold it down 1 second. Back in pause, go back to radio. Your microphone's got plenty of cord. I've got mine on my sun visor. That's your original Ford AM radio. These come in cars and in trucks. This one's going in a 1950 that is in a restoration shop. I appreciate you letting me build it for you. Thank you very much.